Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome guys. Today I'll be showing you how I cooked kale and beef and Sooji. Okay, Sooji is an Indian product. Okay, so now I will be showing you how I made the relish. For starters, I had already started boiling my beef, that is beef, so I'm going to make beef stew, and then I'll add the kale and the tomatoes and onion. So this is a very simple recipe that is our usual dish back home in Zimbabwe. So I chopped my vegetables off camera. So now my beef is now I'm frying my beef. Okay, I have to see that it is well fried and tender. And then I'll start adding my vegetables. So I'll start by adding onion to my beef, and then I let it cook for something like 3 to 5 minutes, because I want my onion to cook well before I add anything else. You know the aroma of well cooked onion, guys, you know that. Okay, now we add our tomatoes. Okay guys, so when I add my tomatoes, I don't cook them there and there. I just close my pan and I let it cook, okay, so that my tomatoes will cook well. So guys, I'll be eating my beef with kale stew with the Sooji. Sooji is an Indian product, okay, so I'm going in India. I think they use it for different meals, like they make buns with it, they make different types of food with it, but I am going to use it like my like sadza, though it's not going to be sadza, but I'm going to be using it as our meal back home, because that one has got some it is not fine, but ours is fine. Okay, so I'll be showing you how I cooked that Sooji. So now my tomatoes are okay. I think they're now soft, so I have to cook them until they are soft. And when I'm cooking, I try to crush all the tomatoes so that we can have all the juice from that. If you notice, I did not blend, because normally back home in Zimbabwe, tomatoes, I never blend tomatoes. I had to cut or chop them into small pieces, but I didn't do that. But I'm sure we are going to get the good end result of that, okay, as long as they are well cooked. Okay guys, now you just cover your pot and you let it cook for some time, maybe for 5 minutes, so that your food is your onions and your tomatoes are, you know, they are well cooked. Then I start to add my kale. Okay, so kale back home in Zimbabwe is a very it's almost in everyone's garden, and it's very cheap. But here in South Korea, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So when it's a day for us to eat kale here, it's a special meal for us, okay, because it's very expensive. So now I'm making sure that my tomatoes are well cooked. So we have to see the skin should be separate. When you see the skin separate, that's when you see that your tomatoes are now well cooked, okay. Yes, so now after that, I'll add my kale and I'll let it cook. And guys, you'll notice that in this recipe, I'm not going to add any soup, okay, or any cubes. I'm going to just cook it naturally like that, by just adding salt and cooking oil only. I'm not going to add anything on that, because today I just want to eat without any spice, without any cubes, okay. So now after you put your kale, I just add some some water, because I want to have some stew for my kids. I've got little kids, so I don't want to make it dry, but I should have some stew. So now guys, I'm going to show you how I cooked Sooji. Yes, so in Zimbabwe we have mealie meal that we get from maize cob. Okay, so now I added my Sooji in my pot, and then now I pour hot water and I stir until it is thick, or until I get the desired texture of my Sooji. So while my Sooji pot is cooking, I check on my vegetable, my kale, and my beef stew to see how all is going. So now just look at that, guys. It's a very easy and simple recipe, and it's cheap back home when you're doing it, but here it's a little bit expensive because beef is expensive, kale is expensive. So that's what I said, it's a special dish for us here. Okay, so now I have to make sure that my vegetables don't turn into brown, so I'm going to just cook it a little bit. Yes, so I'm avoiding for my vegetables to turn into a brown color, so I'm not going to cook it for a long time. Okay guys, so back to our Sooji. Now I have to keep on stirring until I got the desired thickness that I want for my Sooji, and then I'll let it cook because I want it to be thick, so that it's going to be easy for me to mold it. Okay, so as I said that the Sooji is it's an Indian product, so it's my second time using it. Yes, so we like it and we love it, and at least you can have something besides pasta and rice. So okay, so now I start to add my Sooji to thicken it. And guys, by now I think my vegetables are getting ready to be well done, so I just add a little bit of salt so that we can have a good taste of our kale and beef. Guys, I just love the combination of kale and beef. Wherever you are, if you want to try this dish, please just try it. It's, I'm sure where you are, maybe vegetables, kale, especially kale, is not expensive, or maybe you can manage to have it in your own garden. Okay, so now I'll just let it cook for maybe 3 minutes. And now guys, that is what we want for our Sooji to do. Okay, so now I just let it cook for some time because I want it to be well done. Okay, so now I started adding Sooji to thicken it, to perfect it, just to be like salsa, to be a replica of salsa. Okay, so now we just keep on molding it. Okay, and then now that is how I'm going to mold my salsa, using that wooden spoon. Okay, that is what we want there. Yes, so whenever you want to try this, make sure that you mold it very well, so that it does not so that it sticks together and it's smooth. Okay, so you want to have a smooth texture. Oh, and guys, sorry, don't mind my stuff there. It's a cook with me, so that's the reality of my stuff right now. I'm cooking, I'm using it, so okay. So now we just let it simmer for something like 5 minutes before we dish. Okay, so now I'll be showing you how we dish back home. Okay, so you put your dishing spoon in water, just like what I did, and then you scoop, and then you put you scoop your Sooji, or yes, and then you put it in your plate, and then you mold it, okay, according to your perfect shape or whatever shape you want to make. That is another way of dishing salsa or Sooji for me. And then another way, I'll show you the other way of dishing it, or how others do it back home. They use a flip up method, whereby you just put your salsa or your Sooji and then you flip it like that, just like flipping a pancake, and then you just mold it there to have a perfect shape. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, whereby I'll be showing you different recipes. Okay guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring on the notification button, so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first one to view. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and family. Okay guys, enjoy.